Shabbat Shalom umevorach, a Sabbath of peace and of blessing. We are blessed to be able to be here together to celebrate Shabbat, and I know a few days late to continue our celebration of Chanukah. If we haven't met, I'm Rabbi Scott Wiener, the rabbi here at Tamid Westchester. We have a wonderful musical program planned for this evening. I shouldn't say we. Rabbi Billy planned a wonderful musical program and invited all of these wonderful friends to come and be a part of our Shabbat gathering this month. So we have Mark, Rabbi Billy, we have Ira and Julia and Adam there behind me doing percussion. Of course, as always, we hope that you will sing and participate in whatever way makes you feel comfortable. If you haven't joined us previously for service, we don't have prayer books. Our prayer books are displayed all around our sanctuary here. That helps you be able to keep your hands free if you want to hold the hand of someone sitting next to you, put an arm around their shoulder, sway, but it should also free you up to keep your head up and sing and be a part of everything that's happening here to whatever level you are comfortable with. And as an extension of Chanukah, this Shabbat will feel a theme of light. And I know you've already brought light here into the sanctuary this Shabbat. The music will lift us even higher and make us even brighter as we continue to celebrate Chanukah and Shabbat. We continue our light theme, or Zarua La Tzadik, I believe is next, yes?
Sounds good.
Same words, the other melody.
Zarua, light is sown, and we will sow our light to bring in Shabbat with the light of our Sabbath candles.
Hey, I'm not blocking you, am I?
Please join us as we bless the candles and Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'adliknem v'tzivanu v'tzivanu
We kindle light on Chanukah. We're going to continue our theme. You'll see Chanukah as part of our prayer book tonight throughout the night. We invite you to rise for Baruch Hu, and beginning with a melody you will recognize here at Tamid, but some new words to get us into the spirit of Baruch Hu.
Yeah, join with us. When it's Chanukah,
We kindle light,
and
our
candles glow
through a
darkened night. Like the Maccabees, may we yearn to see tyrants overthrown and all people free.
We are always thankful morning and night for the wonder of creation. We, by tradition, say that the creation of the universe happened many, many, many years ago, but we know if we look around us that creation unfolds around us every day and every night, and for that, we are thankful.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night, same thing. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Oreon Valaila, Golem Lorik Nekoshe. Same thing. Golem Lorik Nekoshe. Sort of. Those two parts fit together, so pick the one you like. Roll into dawn, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll words tonight.
Words of our people, Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu. Listen, O people of Israel. These are the words which call us to attention, our responsibilities as a Jewish people and as a community to pay attention to the commandments which come surrounding it in the Torah.
Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
You're welcome to be seated. Before we move into our next prayer, you see it on the screen, Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, the first four words of this prayer. Who is like you, Adonai? These are the words our ancestors just couldn't help but sing out once they had reached the other side of the sea, having fled Egypt and the Egyptians, making it through on dry land, a parted sea, to the other side, feeling freedom. They can only sing out to God in thanksgiving for what they have witnessed and the freedom they are about to enjoy for the first time in 400 years and many generations. However, there is another meaning that perhaps at this time of year is especially important to us. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, if we take the first letter of each of those four words, it also spells Maccabee. That is supposed to perhaps remind us that our freedom in every generation is something we must fight for, along with the freedom of others. The story of Chanukah, our small band of Jewish ancestors overthrowing the much mightier Syrian Greeks, they too, as soon as they had done that, wanted to give thanks and bring light and joy, and so they rededicate the ancient temple in Jerusalem and light the original menorah where the miracle of the oil lasting for 8 days comes from. But almost in every generation, we know that if we don't care for freedom, we lose it, and if we've lost it, we must fight for it to bring it back for ourselves and for others. So the Maccabees, heroes as they were, have passed the torch or the candle, the light, to us, to our generation, to continue to ensure that those who are in bondage are freed, that we ourselves remain a free people, that we can be joyous as a people, and so that others may know that joy as well. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, who is like you, O God.
When you talked about that spot and overthrowing the Syrians, I thought maybe you were talking about us.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
feeling
Limor
really
is Syrian,
proud.
so if you'd like to overthrow her at the controls of the back,
We're
be
gonna
my
overthrow
guest.
Syria.
I'm not going to overcoat Joe. He's so cool, man.
Chamocha, you will find very familiar, though not so much the Mi Chamocha melody. It's going to carry us into our singing. And when we move to the second song, find there's, I don't know what the deal is with this. Joe? Thank you.
Nobody really hear me.
It's really not. We know it's not you,
Okay.
Joe.
That could be a battery. You might, no, it's not. All right. Anyway, it's going to move into an English verse that you may not have heard before. It was composed by a contemporary Jewish writer, singer named Julie Silver, who was tired of all the violence of Hanukkah and wanted to talk about peaceful revolution. There's probably a time for both, but it's a nice addition. And we hope that you'll join us on that and everything that follows. Here we go. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilo osef eleh. Nora tehilo osef eleh. Nora tehilo osef eleh. Ma'osur Yeshuati lechana elishabeach. Tikon betefilati v'sham toda ezabeach. Le'takim hadbeach yitzar hamnabeach. Azegmor b'shir mizmor Chanukah hamizbeach. Azegmor b'shir mizmor Chanukah hamizbeach. Rock of Ages, hear our song, a peaceful revolution. Tired of battles fierce and long, we yearn for resolution. We are young and learning, but the tide is turning. And your words, they light a fire within our souls, it's burning. And your words light a fire within our souls, it's burning. Okay, here we go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Excellent.
Chanukah, come light the menorah.
Let's have a party.
We'll all dance the hora.
Gather round the table. We'll
Give you a treat. Si vivons to play with the light, 'cause you eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each eye, shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
a little Yiddish. Chanukah.
Chanukah, Yom Tov v'Shoina.
Lass dich
Der Friedlichkeit, Himmel, Nacht, Scheune.
nach in Drehlach.
Spielen wir, zu die Kesselakers essen wir. Geschwinder sind Kinder,
Dit jenken nach Dalechon. Zaten Chanisim, Rotgefahrt in Nisim und Gott, Geschäften sind in Gott. Zaten Chanisim, Rotgefahrt in Nisim, Gott, Geschäften sind in Gott.
Yeah, that's all good stuff. But you want to go back to the original and really hear the song in the form that it first appeared. And when it first appeared in English, amazingly enough, all those thousands of years ago, it told the actual story, the real story of Hanukkah. And if you haven't heard it, get ready, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Your time has come to have your eyes and your ears open to the real story of Hanukkah. Each Hanukkah we glorify brave Judah Maccabee, who had the courage to defy Antiochus and free us. But it is not fair that we should forget Mrs. Maccabeus, whom we owe a debt. She mixed it, she fixed it, she poured it into latkes that gave the Judah soul. You may not guess, but it was the latkes that gave Judah soul. Okay, you with us? You following this story? There's going to be a test afterwards. The Syrians said it cannot be that great that Matthias, whose years are more than 83, would dare to defy us. But they did not know his secret, you see. Matthias dined on latkes and tea. One latke, two latkes, and so on into the night. But it was the latkes that gave him the courage to fight. You may not guess, but it was the latkes that gave him the courage to fight. Now this is how it came about, this gastronomic wonder that broke the ranks of Syria with flaming bolts of thunder. Mrs. Maccabeus wrote in the dough portions of the Torah, then fragments so they shimmered, absorbing the olive oil. You may not guess, but it was the latkes that gave the Syrians recoil. You may not guess, but it was the latkes that gave the Syrians recoil. Now these little latkes, brown and delicious, must have hit the spot, 'cause with appetites vicious, all the heroes downed them after the Torah, causing in the temple a shortage of one latke, two latkes, and so on into the night. You may not guess, but it was the latkes that gave us the Chanukah light. You may not guess, but it was the latkes that gave us the Chanukah light. Oh! And now you know the real story.
Was the latkes?
I'll tell you. It's really good to finally have accurate information in this world of so much misinformation. You can rely on rabbis and cantors you can trust them to always give you what's right and true. It was the latkes. I tell you, for me, it's all about the latkes. Ready? Ready. Here we go. Let's sing a little. Mi Yamalel Kurot Yisrael Otan. Yakum Hagibor Goel. Let's do that again. Miyam Alel Gurot Yisrael Otan Miyimne Hende Kodor Yakum Hagibor Goel Ham Shma Yamim Bayamim Haem Bazma Hazeh Moshiach ufodeh, uvyamenu kol am Yisrael, yitached yakum v'yigael. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to. Can we do that again? Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can in every age a hero or sage came to.
So, and if you really, get into the spirit of it, and if you want to just, get into the aisle and, put your hands over your head and spin, just make sure you don't fall on your shin, fall on your gimel. Here we go.
Sof 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 Chanukah Huchato Chanukah Huchato Zivivon Sof 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 Hasimcha Hula'am Nes Gadol Haya Sham Nes Gadol Haya Sham Hasimcha Hula'am.
All right, we're going to get a little faster each time.
Dreidel spin and turn while the lovely candles burn. While the lovely candles burn, little dreidel spin and turn. It's a holiday full of cheer. A great miracle happened here. It's a holiday full of light for 8 days and 8 nights.
All right, let's do it one more time. Get a little faster.
Bon, so, 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 Chanukah, Huchato, Chanukah, Huchato, Zitivon, so, 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 Hasimcha Hula'am, Nes Gadol Haya Sham, Nes Gadol Haya Sham, Hasimcha Hula'am.
Whoa!
Watch
I
out.
lost a finger.
It's over there.
Went so fast it flew right off my hand. Did anyone see it come out? No. Okay.
It's right.
Oh, okay. I don't know this.
I think I had to stop because it was going to get even faster.
I didn't want you to lose control. This next song, this is a new one by me, and I've fallen in love with it. I don't know where it comes from, but it's awfully
very
pretty.
Jewish.
It's got Hebrew, so I'm suspecting it's Jewish. It's called Ner Li, which means my candle.
Nelly, Nelly, Nelly Darky, Chanukah Nari Adli, Chanukah Nari Ahir, Chanukah Shari Mashir. These little candles shine so bright. On Hanukkah they give me light. On Hanukkah I'll sing a song. Young and old will sing along.
All right, let's go back to the Hebrew.
Nelly, Nelly, Nelly Darky, Chanukah Nari Adli, Chanukah Nari Ahir, Chanukah Shiri Mashir. My little candle shines so bright. On Hanukkah they give me light. On Hanukkah I'll sing you a song. Young and old will sing along. On Hanukkah I'll sing you a song. Young and old will sing along.
I could just sing that one all night long.
Beautiful. And so we have sung in Hebrew, we have sung in English.
There's nothing left.
Yiddish. We sung Yiddish.
Now there's really nothing left.
And now we're about to sing in Ladino. For those of you who aren't familiar with what Ladino is, what Yiddish is to Eastern European Jews, a mixture of the native language German with a little Hebrew thrown in and some Middle German thrown in. Ladino is to the Sephardic Jews, mostly of the eastern part of the Mediterranean, Turkey, Syria, countries like that. And it's a combination of Spanish from when they were exiled from the Iberian Peninsula. There you'll find some Arabic words, some Turkish words. It's all mixed together. And that's what makes the Jewish people what we are. We're mutts, and we're proud of it. We've got lots of languages. We've got lots of songs. Let's sing another one in our voice.
Yeah, and Flori Jagoda, who wrote this song, she was born and grew up in Bosnia, And that's where she learned Ladino and had her music education. But then she moved to, what did we say, Youngstown, Ohio? Moved from Bosnia to Youngstown, Ohio, and then, yeah. They call Youngstown Little Bosnia. And that's where Ocho Candelicas, 8 candles, comes from. Really fun song.
You're from Ohio, we apologize.
Love Ohio.
It's chilly, right?
Hanukkah linda es aquí. Ocho candelas para mí. Hanukkah linda es aquí. Ocho candelas para mí. Here we go. Uno candelitas, dos candelitas, tres candelitas, cuatro
Candelicas, siete candelicas, seis candelicas,
siete
candelicas, 8 candelas para mí.
Mucho fiesta vou fazer, com alegrias e prazer. Mucho fiestas vou fazer, com alegrias e prazer. Here we go.
Uno candelicas, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. Got any English to this song?
Sure, let's kind of make it
All
work.
right, English Ladino coming at you now.
beautiful
Hanukkah tonight, 8 little candles burning bright. Beautiful Hanukkah tonight, 8 little candles turning bright. 1 candelicas, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 little candles burning bright. 8 candelas para mí. I could sing that one all night.
We'll just go back and
We'll have
forth.
one night for Nerle, one night for Ocho
That is
Candelicas.
just great.
So the latkes will be fabulous. Like our true backstory to how we arrived at the latkes. You know, we rarely think about Hanukkah from the point of view of the potatoes and the latkes themselves.
It's so sad.
Because we are a community which is open to everyone and we want everyone to feel free to express themselves, we bring you this latke song from the point of view of the latkes.
And that last verse feels like it connects into the gloves and hats that you guys have been collecting. Yeah, so pay attention to the last verse.
Very nice.
It's why you exist. Okay. I am so mixed up that I cannot tell you. I'm sitting in this blender turning brown. I've made friends with the onions and the flour, and the cook is scouting oil in the town. I sit here wondering what will come of me. I can't be eaten looking like I do. I need someone to take me out and cook me, or I'll really end up in a royal stew. Here's where you join us. I am a latke. I am a latke, and I am waiting for Hanukkah. Again, I am a latke. I am a latke, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. Every holiday has food so special. I'd like to have that same attention too. I do not want to spend life in this blender, wondering what I'm supposed to do. Matzah and charoset are for Pesach, chopped liver and challah for Shabbat. Princes on Shavuot are delicious, and gefilte fish, no holidays without. Here we go. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. Here comes. It's important that I have an understanding of what it is that I'm supposed to do. You see, there are so many who are homeless, with no jobs, no clothes, and very little food. It's so important that we all remember that while we have most all the things we need, we must remember those who have so little. We must help them. We must be the ones to feed. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Hanukkah. Let's sing it one more time. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a latke, I am a latke, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. Oh!
Now, before we move to our next song, the chorus, right, reflects the pride that the latke takes. But in the verses, it talks about being in the blender. How many of you shred versus how many of you make your latkes in a blender? This year we did a taste test at home, and we did both. Anybody make them in a blender? Or was I the only one this year to make their latkes in a blender? Mark, I see you.
Yeah.
Shy.
We have some attachment that's really great at grating in the blender. Yes, it works.
There you go. I
Wait.
guess everyone here's in a shred camp.
Well, you did a taste test. What was your?
Steve, you're fully in the blender camp?
Did anybody make a beverage in their blender while they were grating? No.
Oh, well, that's just weird.
Okay, let's return to our singing line.
You know?
I still want to know which one. You did a taste test. You did both. Right. Shredded.
Here we go. Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. Light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and art. Let's do that again. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for those we believe in. Let anger not tear us apart. And light one candle to bind us together with peace as the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden, and this is the promise, and this is why we will not fail. Here we go! Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Keep it going, acapella. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years, so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Big ending. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out.
When we think of lights, we have our Shabbat candles, our Chanukah candles, which have already burned out for tonight. And then there is the Ner Neshama, the candle of memory, sometimes called a Yartzeit candle. And when we have holidays and special joyous moments, they are always tempered just a little bit if we have memories of those who we used to celebrate these wonderful occasions with and who are no longer with us and able to do so. And of course, anytime we gather for Shabbat, we invite those who are remembering someone, either a recent loss or someone who died in years gone by, but at this time of year, to say their names for Kaddish Yatom, for the mourner's Kaddish, that we might bring their name, their spirit, and their memory into our celebration of Shabbat. And so I invite you to say those names out loud as I look around our sanctuary tonight. I know, Mark, you're remembering your father, Arthur, tonight. May his memory be for a blessing. And anyone else who'd like to share a name, and if you'd like the relationship to who they were to you, so that we can feel a part of your memory of them as well. Zichronam livracha, may all of their memories burn on brightly in our hearts and in our spirits and in our memories. I invite you, if you're able, to please rise to join me in Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agalau v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudsha barichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom mimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. We're getting closer to our celebration, and so we're going to make our blessings over the Shabbat table so that we can all dine together upstairs. So we'll make the blessing first over the fruit of the vine. Please join with me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. L'chaim. It appears that I have done a very pandemic thing and left our challahs sealed in plastic.
This is how we know they're fresh.
sealed for your safety. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. We'll dive into those later. But before we really do get into our meal, there are some important rules of the road that we need to discuss. Some important, for those of you who are participating in the dreidel tournament, there are rules for dreidel. This is not some free-for-all where you just spin however you feel like it. There is a way to play the game. Now, first, everyone, as I said, from as young as possible all the way through 12th grade is welcome to participate. Our high school 8th through 12th grade has a table there, and you'll see that there are signs breaking up the various age groups so that we're not mixing our age groups. The bigger kids elbow the little kids, and we don't want that to happen either. Now, a few things you should know about our dreidel tournament. The winner of each age group will then play in the finals, where the winner of each age group will get a prize. But then the winner, the overall winner, the champion of the first annual Tamid Westchester dreidel tournament will not only be crowned the champion, but will be the proud person who gets to have their name filled in the middle of this beautiful certificate, which says, this certifies that on Friday, December 10th, 2021, on the 7th day of Tevet in the year 5782, so-and-so, Ploni ben Ploni in Hebrew, was crowned the first annual dreidel tournament champion and is therefore to be known as Tamid Westchester's junior student rabbi until next Chanukah. There are duties and responsibilities that come with it, so spin safely, because it's a job, but you'll want it, I promise.
I heard that the winner gets your jacket.
The winner has to wear my jacket to school on Monday. I'm just kidding. But our 8th through 12th graders, because you've already had your bar or bat mitzvah, you're not junior anything in the eyes of Judaism anymore, so you don't get to play in the finals. I'm sorry to say that. The rules will be on each table. An important rule you must remember: no cheating. We're a community here. We're all in this together. No whining. There's no crying in dreidel, okay? You get what you get. You put one coin in as an ante. You follow the rules. They're written out there. We'll have some grown-up types walking around to make sure. If Nun means you get nothing. Gimel means you get the whole pot and everybody has to ante up again. Hey means you get half. And this is where the fights usually happen. Because what do you do if there are 5 coins in the pot and you get half? I don't want anybody eating half a coin until later when it's your own chocolate to take home. You take the lesser amount. So if it were 5, you'll take 2 and leave 3 in there, and maybe you'll be the next one to get the whole pot, and you'll be even happier then. A shin means you have to put 1 in. We'll go over it all as the dreidel tournament is taking place, but please enjoy yourself. Every student here will get a bag of chocolate to participate. If you don't want to participate, you can eat your chocolate right now. That is up to you. But there's even more chocolate for the winners and even more prizes for the big winner, the champion, the junior student rabbi. So stay tuned for all of that.
Rabbi Scott, you really know your dreidel rules.
Oh, I have my helmet. I'm ready to go.
Are those
Serious business.
Protective eyewear and everything.
those are Brooklyn rules, aren't they?
We've been rough on the streets.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know. This is too heavy, this series for me. I'm just gonna watch. All right. You want us to sing or what?
We should get inspired once again.
Okay.
For how to dreidel with full enthusiasm.
Full enthusiasm.
Being the champion.
And the full complement of verses. We have
So we're-
622 of them.
That's right. We're going to be singing every commandment. And we're singing for the champions.
There you go.
It just, time is spherical. Yeah.
This is the Olympic theme of the Tommy Dreidel competition.
Get your fingers ready.
Here we go. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 now dreidel I shall play. My dreidel's always playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 it loves to something else to fill in here. Do we have something in? All right, here we go. A little dreidel with ball bearings, did you hear? Just one small drop of oil and it spins for half a year. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel with ball bearings, did you hear? Oh, dreidel, 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 and it spins for half a year. Hope we can do better than that. Here we go. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of wood. I left it in the rain, and it don't spin so good. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of wood. Oh, dreidel, 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 and now it spins so good. Getting better every time. Here we go. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of lead. I picked it up to spin it. Got a hernia instead. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of lead. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. Got a hernia instead. That's a good one. I like that one. We got one more here. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of cloth. I kept it in a closet. It got eaten by a moth. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of cloth. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. It got eaten by a moth. Okay, we do have one more verse to bring it all home. We wrote this one especially for you. Our playful game of dreidel, it also is our prayer. You and I can build a world that spins with love and care. Oh, dreidel, 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 it also is our prayer. Oh, dreidel, 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 spin with love and care. Oh, dreidel, 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 it also is our prayer. Dreidel, 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 spin with love and care.
Happy night of Chanukah, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
If
Shalom.
you're playing in the tournament, come on up. If you're staying for dinner, you're going to go through the door on this side of the sanctuary and up. I'll see you up there shortly once I make sure everyone has their mouth guard in and their helmet on.
Hey, that was great. Let's take a picture, you guys.
That jacket. Picture. Picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how to operate a phone?
Wait.
You silly man.
He doesn't. Come on, Rabs. Hey, put that jacket right in the center.
Here, come on. We're not.